To start with, in American high schools, there are many clubs and school activities. Teachers pay great attention to students, and almost every student can get help as long as they are willing to learn. The teacher resources in the United States are excellent, and the threshold of becoming an educator is relatively high. In high schools, there are often doctoral degree holders teaching. Teachers may want students to succeed in moving on to higher levels of education or to have specialties and skills that are good enough for their jobs. Different people can show their distinct personalities and they will make more choices by themselves. Students who have goals and want to get into good colleges may want a hard time, but they can also choose to take it easy. High schools offer many optional courses to cultivate students' hobbies, such as photography, painting, craft design, and theater. However, there are a lot of dropouts in public school, and by 12th grade, there are fewer students in class. Students are used to living without enforced rules. They openly insult classmates and teachers, ignore teachers' instructions in class, check their phones, make noise, and eat and drink as they like, which are absolutely not allowed or possible in Chinese high schools. Even pregnant high school girls have become a relatively normal phenomenon. In this case, many students still complain that the teachers didn't understand their difficulties as teenagers. Students may go on strike and walk out of the classroom to express their dissatisfaction with their teachers. Teachers will be under great pressure and they will not be able to discipline students well because there will be the risk of being complained. In most of American public high schools, students don't realize there are boundaries between right and wrong things. They could cross the lines easily by pursuing freedom, such as doing drugs and making sexual harassment. In conclusion, American education has both advantages and obvious disadvantages. Loose discipline and excessive freedom are often accompanied by danger and crime, but this can be alleviated in some elite private high schools. High school education method in China is also a mixed bag. There is no mass turnover or dropout, which ensures a good learning environment, and students are taught that they will never give up schooling until they have no choice. In China, students are required to respect their teachers and obey the rules. Under the fierce competition in a big environment, every lesson is precious for them because while some people waste time, others will keep on working hard. Clear and strict rules reduce the incidence of violence and physical injury. Fighting is almost impossible in high schools, and two boys who are at odds with each other will try to smooth things over by playing sports and competing for grades. Nevertheless, the overly strict time management has also contributed to the serious mental health problems, anxiety, nervousness, and depression. The teacher resources are relatively modest, and teachers focus less on the students themselves, but more on the grades they get. There were almost no PhDs among public high school teachers, and the situation is changing right now. The government requires high school teachers to get at least a master's degree. Chinese teachers do not acknowledge interest or personal skills other than what is on the exam. In Chinese high schools, almost everyone looks the same and hardly anyone becomes a special presence in the group. The curriculum for students in each grade is fixed and there is no choice. Teachers only give individual guidance and talk to some extremely good students because the number of students is too large. In conclusion, too much repression and restraints cause that students to lose a deeper understanding of themselves, and they have no choice to develop their personality. On the other hand, the strict management system makes every student protected, and they can concentrate on receiving knowledge without worried about being harmed. Although the fierce competition will drive some students out of college, those who win and survive will gain a stronger heart.
Hi, my name is Suyue Gao. You can call me Sabrina.
My name is Harden and I'm a friend of Hans.
So I am Jack and I am an American high school student.
Hi, I'm Luke. I come from Rolling Hill Prep, which is located in San Pedro, CA.
My name is Zi Yipan and my high school is Taizhou Yuzhong in Zhejiang Province, China.
I was in Bowie Buchanan High School. It's a high school in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Well, I was in a high school called Shangde in Shanghai.
I was in a Christian religious high school.
It's a Villanova Preparatory High School, so which is basically located above Ventura, Ohio.
So there are only like 5 international Chinese students there, so it's pretty small, but we love each other, so we are pretty close, like a big family.
And I think my school like located remotely. Basically, there's like nothing nearby, and the closest shopping mall to me is like an hour away though.
I still can remember that I was getting involved in a club called Street Dance Club, and we get involved in many activities.
I kind of love my high school because we only have like 240-ish person in my high school, and like there's like really small community to each of us. There's like a small community, you can know everyone in the school, include like whatever you're a senior or you're a sophomore or even you're a freshman, you can know like each of the person in a high school.
I was getting involved in a business club. I was like participating in many business competition, and we get like many rewards for that. I will say yes, yeah. I will go back to high school, and because there's a lot of friends there, and like until now, like I just left like very little friends, and I want to go back to them.
Because my high school is like located remotely. Basically, the only thing that we can do is the like workout or even play basketball with my friends. And you know, there's a mandatory self-study time between 7 to 9, and the gym is closed at like before 10:30, if I remember clearly. So basically, after 9, you have 2 choices. One is to work out by yourself, or you can just find your friends and play basketball together. And like, I'm not like the person that can go just work out like by myself day and day, but to me, playing with my friends, playing basketball with my friends is a better choice. So I'm kind of enjoyed that time much better.
Yeah, and like when I was in 11th grade, we went out and hiking, went to the Yosemite, and it was called outdoor education. So basically, the school just bring all the 11th graders go to some outside places and do some educational stuff, you know. But I really enjoy hiking and camping and stuff. I really like living in a tent. I really like hanging out with my friends, and also I really like the nature, you know.
I don't have anything memorable in high school because we always writing or reading the books every day and every day. That's why I don't think I have any fun time.
Well, I was really depressed about that. So like when my teacher asked me for that, I was just
I hate it. So it's like I really need the time to prepare my work. Actually, for myself, I don't really care about the grades. Also, my parents didn't care the grades either. So I just take essay peacefully.
I mean, like to me personally, it is fine, but because I remember my junior year, my English teacher have a weekly assignment with just basically the in-class essay. It's like a summary to what you learned and how you learned.
I don't want to do it, and I for real but I still do it every time. Yeah, that was not a really happy memory.
well, I think I didn't do things very bad in high school. I was for the room.
In the beginning, there's like 30-ish students in my club, and after like half a semester, it becomes like 10 of them, and they just tell me that the rubric cube to them is a little bit too hard, and they just don't want to spend their time to study it, because what they said is they want to spend more time playing video games rather than just learn a new habit. I just did not try my best to let them stay in my club, but you know what, I respect their choice.
Like one day I went to the bathroom and see my boy like smoking weed and shit. I really don't care about it, because just weed, who cares about it? But I just let it go. But I should stop him. And because like in the next month I think, and he's gone from the school. I heard he got kicked out of school because of doing drugs. I should stop him. If I stop him, he will stay at school more and finish his high school. And he may go to the same college with me. But now things are different, you know.
I think the high school experience helps me to love myself, to accept it's okay to be different, but you are still unique. It doesn't mean different in a bad way. For example, I have a strong Chinese accent. If I went to American, people sometimes make fun of me of that. There was a long time makes me nervous to speak English in front of Chinese people. Then I went to American, then I realized there are lots of people, they have accent. The most important thing is you can communicate with others so they can understand you, and then that's the reason people speak. The only meaning for that is you can communicate and make people can understand you. That's the only meaning. Accent is a thing around the world. So now I have the project. Right now I'm speaking with hands. I can speak English in front of Chinese people. It's okay to be different. I'm just unique, and people proud of me for I can speak 2 languages.
I think the key thing that I learned in my high school is time management, because your high school teacher will never tell you what to do, and basically they're just giving you a PowerPoint, a deadline, and a due date of each assignment they posted in the classroom. Just control yourself, okay? Delay the time that you play a video game with your friends and try to focus, okay, to your dream college. Let's go, boy.
Alright, I'm going to do a video. Walker, can you say hi to the camera? High school is the most important stage for a student. There are many differences between the high school education system in China and the United States. It is impossible to determine which one is better. The way to educate students in Chinese high school is to aspire to a common good result, while the American way of education pays more attention to the process of students' growth. Either system is best for those who experienced it. I spent the first half of my high school career in China and the second half in the United States, and they both left precious memories to me. American teachers are very friendly, while Chinese students are nice and hardworking. Everyone actually enjoyed their high school time. Although people around us always leave and change one by one as we grow up, what will never change is the sincere emotion generated in our memory and the original intention behind our smile. What makes us choose to start, and what has kept us going so far? It is tolerance and love between people. No matter in Chinese or American high schools, there is a lot of love between teacher and students, which is the most important part of education. This film is dedicated to my teachers and friends who have accompanied and helped me. I want to say thank you so much, and I want to say to anyone watching this video, high school is a once-in-a-lifetime period. Every ordinary day you experience now will be a very meaningful day to remember in the future. So please, cherish the present moment.